In the world of sports, the phrase "to pay the price" has become almost an outworn cliche. But here in this pool and others, the pain level perhaps is higher than in any other competitive sport. Over 70 kids are participating in this year-round program sanctioned by the Sioux Falls YM and ywca. They range in age from 8 to 17, and their regimen is a tough one, with at least 4 intensive 2-hour training periods a week. The image of the slave-driving swimming coach is legend, and the coaches here don't deny they work the youngsters hard.
I suppose any swim coach would be a legend of a slave driver. I think swim team is probably one of the most disciplined sports that there is.
What is it that makes it this discipline necessary?
Well, I think swim competitive sports is probably the highest conditioned sport there is. And these kids have to do it on their own. You can't get in and correct them in the middle of a 100-yard freestyle. It's got to be them that does it.
Charlotte, would you say these kids are every bit as much athletes as those in better-known sports such as basketball or football or track?
I think it's very much so, and I think it takes a lot of individual work, and this is a great bunch of kids to work with.
Thus, in this Olympian atmosphere, it is not really surprising to hear these young Aquarians speak of discipline, pain, and dedication.
Well, I have to prepare myself mentally. I have to feel that I can win. I can't have this feeling that I might not win, because if I try hard enough, maybe I couldn't. In the practice part, it's hard because you got to force yourself to hurt. That's when you force yourself to hurt. That's when you'll get your endurance in there, and endurance in a race is important. I feel sick to my stomach until I hit the water. As soon as I hit the water, it's all right, and I just try to head for that wall as fast as I can.
Most of the time, I'm just thinking about my speed. Will I make it? You know, what are the other girls doing? You know, how are they going to do? Have they improved? Have they gotten worse? Or, you know, are they scared of me, or is it just me? Am I just scared of them? Most of the time, I really don't worry about it. But then when I finally get in the pool, I think about everything but swimming. I don't ever think about swimming. It's just completely out of my head.
When I'm out there and think about how the other guy will do, you know, if he's going to beat you or not, and if he does, I think about what I'll say to him at the end of the race, you know, if I'll be a poor sport or what. And then I also think about the team spirit. If I lose the race, you know, they're all cheering for me, but if I win, you know, they all feel a lot better. It kind of helps the team morale.
The discipline, some might say, is too much for kids this young. But perhaps the truest test might be to ask the youngsters themselves. And they'll tell you, almost to a man or a girl, as you will, they wouldn't have it any other way. This is Doug Barstow reporting for Kelloland Sports.